Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Anna and I am currently trying to conceive mine and my husband's second child together. This video update is going to be pretty much just an update of how my cycle is going thus far. A little bit of a fast track for information. This is our first cycle that we're going to be trying an IUI. We did take Clomid this cycle. So I am going to update on how I'm feeling and where I'm at in the cycle, if I've gotten a positive ovulation test, and what the plan is for the next few days. So today I am on cycle day 14. My last dose of Clomid was exactly 1 week ago on Saturday. Today is Saturday, so we are 1 week post. And I know that Clomid, you typically ovulate between 7 to 10 days after you stop taking it. That's the average, and that's been pretty true for me in the past when I've taken Clomid before. I typically would get a positive on cycle day 15, sometimes cycle day 16, and I would ovulate on around 16 or 17 usually. This cycle we did take 100 milligrams of Clomid, and I honestly am happy to report that I've had like no symptoms. I'm very thankful because in the past when I've taken it, I've dealt with like body numbness in my forehead. I've dealt with severe like bloating where I just feel like everything inside is swollen, and it was so uncomfortable. And I feel great this cycle. No symptoms have really come. The first thing that ever happened afterwards was this morning. I was in my Zumba class that I go to every Saturday morning, and I noticed during dancing around, because Zumba is like a very like Latin like dance cardio class that I just absolutely love. I go like 4 or 5 days a week. That's how much I love it. But I noticed kind of during some of the dancing that I was very sore in like my chest and the sides. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I bet I'm gonna ovulate soon. Typically, whenever I ovulate, I, like without medication, what is this?
Mom, she has a diaper.
She has a diaper? Oh, yeah. She does.
Yeah, what's on the diaper?
Yeah. Typically when I ovulate on my own without medication, I do feel kind of some of that soreness in the sides, but with Clomid, it is definitely amplified. It was definitely very noticeable. And typically when I ovulate before, I would have to kind of search for it to see if I was sore, to know if I was ovulating soon. But today it was noticeable and it was very uncomfortable. And so I'm actually wearing like a sports bra because that is what is most comfortable for me today, and I'm gonna probably have to wear it for the next day or two because that's kind of how sore and uncomfortable it is, which I'm not complaining because hopefully that means that I'm gonna ovulate soon. But so far I have taken a few days of ovulation tests. These ovulation tests are the one recommended to me. These are the ovulation tests that the doctor at the fertility clinic told me to use. They were about $30, I think, for the box. There's 20 tests in them. And how it works is there is a really nifty white, there's this really nifty white reader that pretty much reads the test. And then you get 20 of these. So you take this, stick it into this, and then you actually dip it into the sample, and then it reads on the screen and tells you yes or no. Actually, it doesn't say yes or no, it tells you a circle or a smiley face. So this meaning you're not having an LH surge, this means you are. So I've been using those since cycle day 12, which was on Thursday. I've been testing 2 times per day, once around 10:30 in the morning, and then once again around like 3:34 in the afternoon. And the thing about ovulation tests is you have to pretty much hold your pee for like 3 to 4 hours, and you don't want to drink a ton of fluid during that time. So I just hate, to be honest, I just hate taking them. To me, it's just miserable having to hold your pee and typically I drink a ton of water during the day, and I'm peeing every half hour to 45 minutes. Like, I drink a ton of water. So I can't do that. And even though it's frustrating, I know that it's definitely all gonna be worth it in the end. So as of today, no positive ovulation test, which I honestly am okay with. I would love to get a positive tomorrow, because if I were to get a positive tomorrow, we would go on Monday for the procedure, and my husband will be home and able to do it with me. So that would be absolutely fantastic. If I get a positive tonight, I will have to go tomorrow and he'll be working tomorrow. So that would be a bummer, but I'm just holding out and praying for a positive on Sunday tomorrow so that my husband can be around. If I were to not get a positive tomorrow, which is cycle day 15, on cycle day 16, I'm assuming they're gonna have me come in because they gave me this sheet of paper of instructions that got wet in my floorboard. But it says on here that if I do not get a positive on cycle day 15, then I have to call and let them know that, because honestly, I'm assuming because the average person, if you have average cycles, you will get a positive on between cycle day 13 and to 15. But if you don't get it, maybe they want to look at a follicle scan. I'm not 100% sure, so if I don't get one tomorrow, I'll let you guys know what the plan is for that. But honestly, I'm feeling like I probably will get a positive tomorrow, if not possibly Monday morning. And I am just kind of anxious because it's getting so close, and this is obviously my first time, and I know what to expect going in there because I've read about it, I've been told about it, I've heard experiences, but I'm anxious, honestly, to know if it's gonna work or not. So it's really one of those things where you're gonna have to hurry up and wait, because you're gonna hurry up and get the procedure and then have to wait for 2 weeks to know if it was successful. And I'm not gonna put all my eggs in this basket and think that this is gonna be 100% it the first time, because I know that the percentage is only like 20%. And to me, it's wild that it is only 20%, but it is so effective within the first few times. And obviously you guys know that I am feeling the pressure, because I would love to tell my parents in person if I was pregnant, which means we would have to get pregnant by the time we leave for vacation in about 7 weeks. And that would give us time to do 2 IUIs, because I will have 2 cycles in between that time. So I'm definitely trying to like not put pressure on myself, but subconsciously it just happens because I know that that's something that I really desire to do, is to tell them in person, and we only have like 2 shots to do it. So on a less somber note, everything's great. I wanted to update you guys and let you know that. I obviously will come back and let you guys know when I get a positive / after the procedure, and tell you guys how it went. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you're interested in following my journey, just hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.